Alright, we should be going live here in just a second. I think we're going to be live now. It doesn't say I'm live, but it usually always goes beforehand. So let's see. What's up, Zenon? Alright, so we are live now. Okay, so first of all, I just want to get this out of the way real quick before we get started. This is a live stream, so if you're watching this after it's recorded on Saturday night, it is a live stream. This isn't like a normal video, so don't think this is just a normal video. This is a live stream that I do every Saturday night. So I just want to get that out of the way real quick. So what's up, Robert? What's going on, everybody? What's up, Jose? Mohammed? Sorry for I was a little bit late because this is the new iMac, so I had to get all the settings right in OBS again. So, what's up, Dubstep? Excited for the new jailbreak. I am too. What's up, JC? Hashit, what's up? Should I go to 10.3.1? We're going to talk about that in this live stream. Spoiler alert, yes, you should. What's up, Andy Bev? Hey, Kenny. What's going on, guys? You see that box right there? That is the 2017 iMac. I have the review on that coming tomorrow, the unboxing and review in the same video coming tomorrow. So I was going to do it today, but I was actually going to do it on Friday, but that emergency video came out where I had to do the jailbreak update from the jailbreak demonstrated at MOSEC, and then I knew I was going to live stream today. So what's up, Gilbert? What's new in the jailbreak world? Jeff, if you didn't watch my last jailbreak update video, a lot has went on in the past couple days. I'm discovering another YouTube glitch with iOS 11. Yeah, let me know about that, Dubstep. I haven't been on iOS 11 too much. What's up, A-Dog? I'm going to start answering some questions once I tweet this out here. You're going to be able to see me tweet this out live. I think this is the link. I believe this is the link. I hope it is. I'm just going to go ahead and tweet that out real quick. Let me just go ahead and double check that that is the link. Okay, I think it is. All right. So, let me go next out of that. So we're going to talk about MOSEC some more and answer a lot of your guys' questions. I know a lot of people have had questions about where they should be, if they should update to 10.3.2, if they should update to iOS 11, if they should stay on 10.2, 10.2.1, all that. So we're going to answer that. Yeah, I'm going to talk about the Snapchat hack too and the new feature on the new Snapchat as well. So does the audio sound fine, guys? Does the audio sound fine from this mic? Like I said, I had to reset everything up on this new iMac, so I'm sure some of the settings I forgot to change and maybe not be as good as they were previously. So, what's up, Gabriel? What's up, Slushy? I'm surprised they're still signing 10.3.1 as well. I am as well. So, yeah, I'm waiting to see if you guys, the audio is still fine. I just want to make sure it's not too loud, too quiet, or anything like that. Yeah, I'm only using 27% of my CPU right now, and I'm streaming at 4500 bitrate. What's up, iPhone Guru? What's up, Sean? Sounds good? It's a little off sync. That's interesting. I don't know why that would be. So we have a fake Brandon in the chat. That's pretty funny. Anyway, so yeah, so MOSEC 2017, most of you guys know if you watched my last jailbreak update video. If you have not watched that yet, click the cards right now. It's the first video in the cards. Go ahead and watch that because I talk about everything about the Keen Lab and what happened at MOSEC 2017. So, so yeah, we're still waiting to hear more about the Apple Watch right here. I really am interested to see maybe some kind of video, maybe some kind of highlight from this speech by Max here about the Apple Watch jailbreak because, you know, I'm not going to rule out a jailbreak getting released for the Apple Watch, you know, sometime in the near future, especially if the new one comes out. I mean, not a lot of people are really too interested in developing a jailbreak for it, but I think there's a little bit of demand there as well. It just kind of depends on if Substrate is going to be a thing on watchOS. So, what's up, Brandon? Nice to hear from you once again. Yeah. Definitely, Armando. So, so we're going to talk about Lang Chen as well, which, like I said, he's the one at MOSEC. He works for the Keen Lab. I believe he's one of the, he's one of the, I don't know if he's the founder, but he's one of the top guys over there at the Keen Lab. And Keen Lab, also Marco Grassi, who was involved with the mock portal jailbreak with Luca Tedesco, he was also from the Keen Lab. So, they're not a team that's just gonna. I mean, I'm not gonna say they're gonna release it, but I don't think that they've released stuff before. Maybe not full-fledged jailbreaks, but they've helped with jailbreaks. People from their team have helped. They said they were gonna drop a 9.1 jailbreak before Pengu dropped their jailbreak. So, you know, I wouldn't expect them. I wouldn't, wouldn't bank on them releasing something. I wouldn't get too excited. I wouldn't get too pumped and just update and just, forget everything else and just think there's no way they're not going to release it, because obviously that's not the right thing to do. You always want to just think that they're not going to release it. You don't want to, have the mindset that they're going to release it and then get let down when they don't release it, or, months and months go by and that's all you think about is them releasing it. So, I would just, get excited, but I wouldn't get too excited. And I've talked about this a lot in the past, but hope for a new jailbreak. Yeah, I mean, like I said, this is what do you have? 4 jailbreaks right now possible? 4 jailbreaks that have been shown. We have Pengu that showed the 10.3.1 jailbreak. We have the Keen team now that showed the 10.3.2 and an iOS 11 jailbreak. I'm guessing those are 2 different jailbreaks. We have Adam from Zimperium, who's going to be releasing the exploits for 10.3.1 in August, around August. It may not be right at August. It could be September, somewhere around that time. And what else? We have like one more, don't we? Maybe 4 or 5 different jailbreaks out there right now. So definitely not, I've never thought that jailbreaking was dead, but there's still people that, said that jailbreaking was dead about a month ago. But this, if anything, is proof that it's not going anywhere. Jailbreaking iOS is not going anywhere. No matter how impossible it seems and how much Apple says after every iOS release that security researchers say after every iOS release that it's getting tougher and tougher to jailbreak, it's never going to end. I mean, it's just not. Am I going to talk about SHSH blobs? What do you want to know about them? I mean, I've talked about it quite a bit in the past. So I would not use, I've said this in my jailbreak update videos as well, the past few update videos, I would not try to use Feature Restore or Prometheus. It's the same thing. Feature Restore and Prometheus are the same thing. I would not try to use them right now, just because you could run into the error 11 message, the error 11, and it could force you to restore to the latest version of iOS. So I would not do it, but it's not like it's going to stop working at some time. So I would just hold off if you are eligible to use Feature Restore, which you have to be jailbroken. Once again, I've said this, a lot of people get this mixed up. You have to be jailbroken to downgrade or update to an unsigned firmware. So you can't update to iOS 11 and then just think that you're going to be able to go back to 10.3.1 after it stops being signed just because you saved blobs. So I want to make that pretty clear there. I think they're holding the jailbreak until Apple patches the exploit. I mean, yeah, you could say that, but what happens? We may never know if they patch the exploit. That's the thing. We may never know if they patch it, if they don't ever plan on releasing it. So, but I don't know. I just have a hard time believing that the same exploit works in 10.3.2 and iOS 11. I mean, iOS 11 has a whole new file system. Or wait, didn't 10.3 have it as well? I don't know. Still, usually when you go from 2 major firmwares, the same exploits don't work. It's very rare for that to happen. So that's why I'm imagining it's going to be 2 different jailbreaks, a 10.3 jailbreak and then an iOS 11 jailbreak. Is there a 10.3.1 jailbreak, or are the videos saying, nah, they're fake, man. That's why I try to get my videos as high in the search results as possible. There's still people constantly saying, they see all these jailbreaks tutorials showing them how to jailbreak. Why haven't you released one? There's no 10.3 jailbreak. The latest jailbreak is still 10.2, so don't fall for any of those fake videos there. If you want to know how to save SHSH blobs, just Google it. I should be the first result on Google, on dailyiFix.com. If not, go ahead and just search it on YouTube. I should be one of the top results there as well. Too much of a need for jailbreaking. I hope it never dies. At the end of the day, Apple won't ever let us use our iPhones. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's a lot of people are saying too with iOS 11. There's a lot less, incentive, I guess, to jailbreak because they're taking all the features from jailbreaking. But I don't know. I mean, now with being able to sign applications forever, like the plus applications, and being able to have those forever, that's what's the big reason that I like jailbreaking. That, and of course theming as well. But I think I don't think it'd be right to say that it's definitely getting less. What's the word I should use? It's getting less, I guess you don't need a jailbreak as much as you used to. iOS used to be a lot more locked down and not as customizable as it is now. Even though it's not fully customizable like Android, it's still not. Do you have any giveaways planned? I've already done 2 giveaways in the past month, or 3 giveaways in the past month. So I don't have any planned right now, but I'm going to be working on that pretty soon. Why can't we downgrade to 10.3.1? You can downgrade while on beta 2. If you go to my Twitter, I showed how on my Twitter. Can you still jailbreak 10.2? You can. You can. We should talk about the 8.4. Why should we talk about 8.4.1, 9.3.5? There's nothing we really know about that, PhD. Nothing we really know about that, but there could be a 32-bit jailbreak coming soon, as you know, from Ionic, Stefan Esser. Obviously, he's been known to troll before, but I don't really see any reason in trolling about that. Need to make a Discord? I might. So yeah, we might be seeing a 32-bit jailbreak sometime in the near future. I wouldn't completely bank on it. I mean, I don't know. I feel like if the exploits are out there, usually anytime there's exploits in the wild, especially this is why it's going to be interesting when Adam releases those exploits for 10.3.1. When there's exploits in the wild, it usually leads to a jailbreak. I can't remember one time when exploits that were publicly released did not turn into a jailbreak. So I don't know who's going to do it, but it should be pretty interesting. Hey, Chris with the $5 super chat. I appreciate that. He said, hey, Mike. I said hello. Hey, appreciate that, Mike and Chris. Appreciate you guys. 3GS boot ROM. Yeah, that video is coming next week or this coming week. So, what's the difference between 32-bit and 64-bit jailbreak? The difference between 32-bit and 64-bit is just the CPU. It's just the chip in the phone. The difference in the jailbreak is just that it works on one and it doesn't work on the other. That's really the only difference. For 10.2, do you have a video showing it for any links? Yeah, if you go to my channel and just search for 10.2 jailbreak, you'll see I have a couple videos on there for that. Will I be making a 10.3.1 jailbreak video? Of course. Can you explain the new file system? Diamond, if you go back and watch, what video is that? I believe it was when the first iOS 10.3 got released. I talk about the file system in depth. So it's a lot to talk about, so I really don't want to go on talking about that, but you can see it there. Help, my iPhone 6s Plus camera is giving me message flashlight disabled and the screen is black. I'm not sure I've ever heard of that. Send me a message on Twitter and I'll try to help you out. Here come the bots rolling in. Hey, Captain Ace with a $2 super chat. I appreciate that. Hey, sorry guys, I don't have the setup where I show like the recent donations and that says like it pops up on the screen saying somebody donated. So apologize for that. That'll be back in the next stream, but I really appreciate all the donations. I appreciate that. Is it possible for me to get iOS 11 beta 2 but still be able to downgrade? Yes, you can. I showed how on Twitter. Basically, you just have to get the beta 1 IPSW and then downgrade from there. So, do you think jailbreaking will die with iOS 11? No. People said iOS jailbreaking was dying literally like in iOS 5, iOS 6, iOS 8, iOS 9 especially iOS 9 before Pengu struck. People were saying jailbreaking was dead. So they just say it all the time, but it's never going to end. Would you prefer iPhone 8 if it doesn't have wire-free charging? That's not a deal breaker for me. I mean, I don't even use wireless charging with my S8, so that's not a huge deal for me. What's up, Robun? What's up, Fatima? Haven't been keeping up with their videos. Hey, no problem. 10.3.2 jailbreak will work on 10.3.1? Most likely, yes. I'd imagine, they showed a 10.3.2 jailbreak just because that's the latest version. So, Lang Chen here from Keen Lab, when at MoSec they showed a 10.3.2 jailbreak if you're out of the loop. But the only reason they showed 10.3.2 is because that's the latest version out right now. It's going to work most likely from 10.3 all the way up to 10.3.2, maybe even 10.2.1, who knows. But I'd imagine 10.3 through 10.3.2, maybe even 10.3.3 as well. It just depends on if Apple patches that. Is it possible to remove the iCloud lock? No, it's not. Not that I know of. Will the jailbreak work on 10.3.2? Yep, that's what they showed. I would not update. Now, like I said, they showed it for 10.3.2 and it's probably going to work on 10.3.2, but I would still stay on 10.3.1, mainly because Adam, who's going to be the one releasing, somebody we know that has said they're going to be releasing, he's the only one that said he's going to be releasing anything out of everybody. The exploits that he said he's going to release are only for 10.3.1. He only said 10.3.1, so it's best to just stay on 10.3.1 just to be safe. And plus, there's really nothing you get. I mean, 10.3.2 doesn't really add anything, except for maybe some stability or something like that. Are there any jailbreak tweaks that work with Apple Pencil? I'm not sure. Sorry, I don't have an Apple Pencil, so I'm not too sure on that. How long is it going to take? Estimate? I have no clue. It's at this point, I mean, there's so many possibilities for a jailbreak release. It's too hard to say who's going to release it and when. So I don't want to guess on that. Why doesn't language tell everyone their plan? Not sure what you mean there, A-Dog. Will there be a jailbreak for 10.3.1? I mean, it's looking likely with all these different jailbreaks and exploits going to be released. They're being demonstrated. I mean, I just think a jailbreak's inevitable, but can't say for sure yet. How do people who find jailbreaks make money? They're employed. They work for companies, so they get a salary. But they also compete in competitions and demonstrate their exploits, and they get paid for reporting those as well. Should we expect a jailbreak in August? I wouldn't imagine the jailbreak would come in August just because the exploits are going to be released in August. I would definitely not expect the jailbreak to be in August, but we'll see. We'll see. Who knows? I mean, Adam said that he could, I talked about this in a jailbreak update video as well. He said that he could put together the jailbreak. He could release the jailbreak, but he doesn't want to. So he told me that in DMs on Twitter. So, dumb question. Yeah, that's what they mean, Ted. To manually power off, just slide power off and turn it back on. Yep. Why doesn't Pengu tell everyone that they're planning? Tell everyone what they're planning? That's just the nature of Pengu. Pengu is a very private company. They don't really talk about much. So, how do you like the new Snapchat feature? Pretty cool. I haven't used it too much, but hey, Benvito with a $10 super chat. I appreciate that, man. Nice to see you as well. Hope you're doing good. I have that Apple TV jailbreak video coming as well. I did not forget about it. What do you think about the Apple Bluetooth speaker? I'm really excited about it. HomePod. I'm not sure how I feel about the name, but I'm definitely looking forward to it. I'm going to be getting it for sure. I mean, I can always use a new Bluetooth speaker. I love Bluetooth speakers. Were the exploits in 9.3.3 patched in iOS 10? No. Well, in a later version of iOS 10, yes, but not the first version of iOS 10. Can't wait for 10.3.1, 10.2.1 jailbreak. Yeah, it's kind of, a lot of people are worried on 10.2.1 right now, and I would be too. I'd be pretty confused on 10.2.1, but I'd probably still stay. I mean, unless you're on an iPhone 7. If you're on an iPhone 7, I'd say you should be on 10.3.1 instead of 10.2.1 even. But if you're not on an iPhone 7, I'd probably stay on 10.3.1, or 10.2.1, sorry, and save blobs for 10.3.1. But it's a tricky situation. It's a tricky situation, so we'll see. Well, after I downgrade from iOS 11 back to 9.3.1, you mean 10.3.1? My iCloud is locked? If your iCloud's locked, you just have to put in your password, unless it's somebody else's iCloud. Will the 10.3.1 jailbreak be released on iPad? Yeah, it should. Any 64-bit device, it should. And some sites says YellowTen3.IPA is fake. I don't know where you see YellowTen3.IPA, but that is 100% fake because there's no 10.3 jailbreak. You think that Luca Tedesco released the iOS 11 Yellow semi-untethered? No, I don't think so. I mean, he's pretty unpredictable and he could, but I mean, I don't know. I just don't see it happening. Maybe the 10.3.x jailbreak, but I don't know. I don't see it. iOS 11 Beta 2 stable for iPad. I actually haven't tried it on my iPad. My iPad's still on 9.3.3, so unfortunately I haven't tested it. Maybe somebody else that has an iPad can chime in on Beta 2. Can you explain how jailbreaking is more profitable if it's not released to the public? Well, I mean, most companies, unless it's Pengu, there's no profit in releasing it to the public. The only reason, like Luca Tedesco didn't get anything. He didn't get any kind of money for releasing that jailbreak. Pengu gets money, though, because they get funded by the PP team, who is owned by Alibaba, which is, I believe, the largest company in the world, or one of the top 2 or 3 largest companies in the world. So definitely the biggest e-commerce company. So, but yeah, Luca Tedesco, I'm trying to remember in the past, I mean, some of these other teams did not get paid for it. So you make more money if you keep it private because you can sell it to Apple. You can tell Apple about it. There's other private security research teams that you could sell it to, especially if it's a bounty, which are in high demand. You can make a lot more money by not releasing it. But see, I don't know about the rules and the regulations as far as like the contract, but I don't know if you can just report it and then have Apple patch it and then release it after they patch it. I don't know if that's in the rules that you can or can't do that or not, but I'm not too sure about that. So if the jailbreak will work on 10.3.2, what should we do? What do you mean, Messi? If it depends on what version you're on. I'm not sure the context there. What is MOSEC? It was a private security conference right here. It's called the Mobile Security Conference. It just happened on Friday, yesterday. And we saw Lang Chen here from the Keen Lab show off an iOS 11 jailbreak, as you can see right here. He showed 10.3.2 on the iPhone 6 right here, jailbroken. You don't actually see Cydia there, which is kind of odd. I think this was just taken before they swiped pages and saw Cydia. And then this was actually the Keen Lab. So this is where a lot of people are questioning. They're like, why would they make an app like Pingu if they weren't going to release it? You know, you see this app here that they made for Keen Lab there. It's really nice. It says by Lang Chen of Tencent Keen Lab. It has a little jailbreak button there. You click it and it jailbreaks your device. But I think that's a little bit of a stretch. They probably made this an interface right here in the app just because they were going to be presenting it to a lot of people in attendance. So I don't necessarily think that just because they built out a user interface for the app means that they're going to release it. I just think they wanted it to look good for everybody in attendance. So, and this is the one that's on iOS 11 Beta 2, by the way. This one with the Keen Lab app right here, the jailbreak, that's iOS 11 Beta 2. And then over here on the right, excuse me, is the iPhone 7 on 10.3.2. So iPhone 6 10.3.2, iPhone 7 10.3.2, and iPhone 7 iOS 11 Beta 2. So very interesting stuff that they showed it on 3 devices. They didn't need to do that. So I'm not really sure why they felt the need to put 3 different devices up there. But pretty cool nonetheless. You're confused on this jailbreak? What are you confused on, Messi? I'll try to clear it up as best as I can. If you don't know, you should go back and watch my jailbreak update video from the other day, yesterday. Mosaic was on my last day of school. Nice. Yeah, Yellow 10.3 is fake. I'm not sure where you're seeing that, but that's fake. Can we expect a bearish move on the Apple stock after the jailbreak release? Nah, I don't think Apple stock moves much after a jailbreak release. I haven't actually checked that though. That's a good that'd be something interesting to check. I don't think it's ever moved though because of a jailbreak release. I could be wrong, but I've never actually looked at that. My notes and iBooks crash upon opening them. Happened after I downgraded from iOS 11 Beta 1. LZ Ford, I've seen a few people have that. I think really the only solution is just to restore fresh and then back up from an iCloud, or restore from a iCloud backup. How's your cat and how's her name spelled? The name is, he's doing fine, and his name is IAGO. That's how it's spelled. What's up, Lucas? Yep, I'm feeling well. Thank you for asking. Hope you guys are feeling well as well. Appreciate you joining me on this Saturday night. I'm on 10.2.1. Is that still fine? Thomas, it depends on your device. Which device is it? Mosaic is over. Mosaic is actually a one-day event. I believe in the past, I thought I could have sworn in 2015 it was a multi-day event, but yeah, it was just the 23rd. You could see right here. If you go back to the previous, you can see Mosaic 2016 here. That was on July 1st. Maybe it wasn't then. Maybe I'm thinking of Pwn to Own, the Pwn to Own event. So here's Mosaic 2015. So this was on June 5th. So yeah, so it's always one day, I guess. So yeah, it was yesterday. That's the only day. All these people spoke, I guess, just in rapid succession. So with iOS 11B, well, is the iOS 11 one for both 7 and 6? Yeah, I mean, if they show it on the 7, that means it's probably going to work on all 64-bit devices. Like I said, they just demonstrate the latest of everything. So they want to show the latest version of iOS on the latest device. So it's going to work for everything previous to that as well, as long as it's 64-bit. What's up, Jason? Will there be a jailbreak for 10.3.1? I don't know. I hope so. What's up with the girl that keeps asking? Yeah, that's just spam. Don't mind those spammers in the comments. For iPhone 7, what is the best version to stay on for jailbreak? Ben Vito, I'd say 10.3.1. I mean, you can arguably say 10.2. But I'd probably say 10.3.1, so I'd be on 10.3.1 if I were you. Any word on the Fried Apple team? That I don't know. Nothing. I'm confused by the Fried Apple team. I don't know what they're doing. Let me go ahead and pull up the Fried Apple team on Twitter here. So yeah, they talked about the jailbreak here on May 4th, and they haven't said anything since then. But they did say they're going to release a 32-bit jailbreak a long time ago, or a 9.3.5 jailbreak. A long time ago. So you can see here, they even spelt out, this is back in 2016. This is December 2016. they said this. They're going to release this jailbreak for 8.4.1, 9.2.1, blah, 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 9.3.4 for all 64-bit. And then next is 32-bit devices. They said they're going to release it for 32-bit devices as well, including 9.3.5. So they demonstrated it and everything. I mean, you can see here at Black Hat Asia 2017, but just nothing from it. I'm not sure why, but I don't know. I guess we're just going to have to wait and see. But I don't know, because Max is the one that showed, this is Max Bazale, who was actually at MOSEC, and he's the one that showed off the Apple Watch jailbreak. So I don't know if their interests have maybe switched to watchOS or what, but it's a pretty interesting ordeal going on there with the Fried Apple team. I'm not sure really what to make of it. Can someone link the tutorial on how to jailbreak 10.3.2 iPhone 7? You can't. RDMW, you can't jailbreak iPhone 7 10.3.2. It's not possible. Do you think that Pengu will ever come back into the picture? Pengu's in the picture right now. As far as releasing, I don't know. It's hard to say. Would you stay jailbroken on 10.1.1 or go to 10.3.1? That's tough because you usually never want to leave a jailbreak, but since it's 10.1.1 and it's super unstable, that's just going to be completely up to you. I mean, if your phone's at a point where it's like unusable because of the, you know, how unstable it is, the jailbreak, then I'd probably just go to 10.3.1, especially if you can live without a jailbreak. I would probably just go to 10.3.1, but that's just completely up to you and what your situation is. My iPod 6 frozen. I tried pretty much everything and I can't plug it into my PC. Is it because of a jailbreak? I don't know. I mean, if you see an Apple logo, it's possible, but if you don't see anything on the screen, then you should try DFU mode. You should try different USBs, different USB ports, different computers. There's a lot of things to try and troubleshoot there. Should I quickly update to 10.3.1? I'm currently on 10.2.1 on the 5S. I'd probably stay on 10.2.1 on the 5S and save blobs for 10.3.1. That'd probably be what I do. Yeah, I'd probably just do that for now. Gonna do a meetup? Probably not yet. I'm not big enough on YouTube to do a meetup, I don't think. I have an iPhone 7 Plus. Should I go up to 10.3.1? What do you want, Almighty? What happened to Green Poison? Yeah, they're gonna be coming back soon, hopefully. Who was it? It was Chronic. Oops. Chronic over here, Will. Basically said that they're going to be coming back soon, and he said that it is going to be actual just releasing public jailbreaks as well. They're not just going to come back for private reasons. So let me see if I can find that tweet. What's up, Mello? What do I think of the new iPhone 8 leak? I think it's fake, if you're talking about the one I'm talking about. But is Taiji still in the picture for jailbreaking? I don't think so, but who knows? Who knows? All right, this guy, he tweets too much. I'm not going to be able to find it, so. Taiji dead. I wouldn't call him dead, but they're presumably out of the picture right now. There's a slight correlation between the jailbreak release and a bearish, not sure. Should I stay on 10.3.1 for iPhone 6s or 10.3.2? I'd stay on 10.3.1. Everyone's talking about the iPhone 8, but what about iPhone 8 Plus? Will there be one? Probably. I mean, I don't think it's actually gonna be called iPhone 8. I don't think it would really make sense for it to be called iPhone 8. But when the iPhone 8 does come next year or the year after, then yeah, I think it will be. Just like what we've seen in the past. For Kodi and Apple TV, what is the difference if I instead of the IP or the code IP? I'm not sure what you mean there, Benvito. For Kodi and Apple TV, was the difference IP or the bait Kodi IP? I'm not sure what you mean there. That last part, I don't understand that last part. Am I getting the iMac Pro? So if you were on stream, I told you guys that I was gonna 100% get the iMac Pro, but what I failed to realize is that the new Mac Pro is gonna be coming out like literally months after the iMac Pro, and it's gonna be more powerful and probably around the same price, maybe a little bit more. So I'm probably not going to be getting the iMac Pro. Actually, I'm not going to be getting the iMac Pro. I could probably say that now with confidence, especially now since I have this new 2017 iMac and I love it so much. Probably not going to be getting that. What's up, gamer? Should I hook up with the girl at Post? Did Luka end up making an appearance? Yeah, Luka did actually give a Luka. He looked funny up there. I don't know why. It just cracks me up when I see him. Here he is. Here's Luka Tedesco right there. He just looks so like confused. I don't know why. Look at his face. I'm not making fun of him. I'm just saying he just cracks me up. His whole persona cracks me up. But yeah, he talked about the iOS mitigation techniques. So, have I ever cussed? Of course. I think we all have. I don't cuss on the channel though, and I never will. What do you think of the iPhone 8 gets more FPS? Wake me up when there's a jailbreak. You're gonna be asleep for a while. Have you tested the refresh rate on the iPad? I actually don't have the new iPad yet. My dad's gonna be getting one. I'm gonna test it out when he gets it, but I've heard it's amazing. Is jailbreaking safe? As long as you don't install, as long as you don't really pirate and install some of these shady repos, it's fine. Never seen a face reveal of his before. Yeah, this is Luka Tedesco. He's had face reveals before, kind of minor. Look at this little Easter egg right here. You can see the update panel is up there. You see that? I don't know if anybody is on a Mac and you know that that's what the update thing looks like up on the top right of the screen. I just realized that. It's pretty funny. But yeah, that was Luka Tedesco talking, and he talked about this modern iOS mitigation techniques. So nothing really came out of it, kind of just pictures of it. Nothing really that we didn't, we as regular people didn't know, but a lot of the security researchers in attendance, I'm sure, got a good lesson and some knowledge from Luka there. Do I do YouTube as my full-time job? No, I do not. Do you think Pengu will release the jailbreak? I don't know. It's hard to say. But they're not the only ones that are going to be possible to release it. They're not the only ones, you know, in competition to release this jailbreak. How do I grow my online business? Which one? Does anyone have a link to the 9.3.2 jailbreak? Just go to, it's the Pengu jailbreak. You should be able to go to just en.pengu.io right here. en.pengu.io. Works for 9.2 through 9.3.3. I'm linking on here. What's up, More Color? What happened to the people from Lime Rain and Red Snow? The people from Red Snow, I'm not sure if they're ever going to come back. I'm trying to remember who that was. It was a combination. I think, I'm not sure. I mean, they're still in the scene, just not releasing public jailbreaks. So, official Kodi IP, I think, costs $220, and the IP you get from the web. I'm not sure, Benvito. Message me on Twitter about that. I'm going to have to research that because I don't really know the answer to that. With all the security improvements in iOS gets, do you think there's ever going to be a point where jailbreaking is impossible? No. That's just like saying there's never going to be just exploits found in every piece of software. That's just how software works. There's always going to be new bugs. There's always going to be new exploits in every single software. And the thing is, once a company patches, like once Apple patches an exploit, that's just going to open up another exploit. It's going to open up another bug. It's just a never-ending cycle. So it's never gonna end. It's for anything really, any software related. Man, what's up with all these bots in here? That's crazy. I mean, they always comment on my videos, like the Monica Morrison right there. They always comment on my videos, but I've never seen them in a live stream. YouTube needs to get their act together. Red Snow, the people with the pineapple logo? Yeah, it wasn't just Red Snow either. It was Red Snow. There's a couple with the pineapple. I know Muscle Nerd was a big part of it. Muscle Nerd was a big part of Red Snow. But there was others in there as well. Should I downgrade from 10.3.2 to 10.3.1? I probably would, Panda, just to be safe. But honestly, you should be fine on either. But I would do it just to be safe. Make sure to like the video. Yes, thank you, Apple Device Pro. Make sure to like the video if you're enjoying, and I'm answering your questions. Should I buy the iMac Pro for $400? If you can get the iMac Pro for $400, I'll pay you $500 to buy it from you after you buy it. Do you trust hosts? I don't even know what that is, so no, I don't trust it. Is the repo Hack Your iPhone safe? It's technically a pirate repo, so I wouldn't call it safe. No. Important question. So has every iOS been jailbroken? If so, will it never end? Yeah, that's the thing. There hasn't been a single major version of iOS that has not been jailbroken. Starting from iOS 1 all the way through iOS 11 now, it's been jailbroken. As far as public releases, everything from iOS 1 through iOS 10, every version has had a public release of a jailbreak. So not every, what do you mean not every? Yeah, every major version of iOS has been jailbroken is what I mean. Really, Sophie? Look at these bots in here. Just ban them. Don't. Yeah, thank you. The oldest jailbreak I know of is Black Rain. I know he's never coming back. Yeah. Yeah, the jailbreak for iOS 1 was so extreme. I remember I jailbroke 1.1.5, and I believe it was just worse. I believe it was tougher on the iOS 1.0. It was like a 30-step process, extremely difficult, especially compared to what we have now. So pretty crazy how far we've come as far. What is up with these bots, man? That's crazy. Even after they get banned, they're just right back. What's going on with the 8.4.1 jailbreak? I'm not sure. That's gonna depend on what the Fried Apple team does. Fried Apple team, as far as I know, are the only ones working on a jailbreak for that low of a version, that old of a version. Yeah, it's definitely a YouTube problem with these bots. It's pretty crazy. Like I said, every video that I release on YouTube, I get tons of those bots commenting. It's pretty annoying. How do you know which ones are bots? It's just obvious. When somebody posts a link, it's pretty obvious that they're a bot. I appreciate that, Pimp Hacker. Could a jailbreak exploit be dangerous for iPay? You mean Apple Pay? Nah, I mean, not really. It just depends on what you install, though. I mean, I use PayPal and LastPass and everything like that on a jailbroken device, so... I mean, unless you're like a public figure and you have people that may be targeting you, then you should be fine. Leave the bots to you. That's why I have these awesome mods in here. What happened to the Mod My Eye Cydia source? What do you mean the link, Ocean? Yeah, Mod My Eye got taken over. Some new people are running Mod My Eye now, so. Is 9.3.2 out? Yeah, it's out. iOS 20 jailbreak. ETA Sun. What's up, Robert? Should I update to 10.3.1 if I'm on 10.2.1? Talked about that earlier in the stream. That's the toughest spot to be in right now. I'd probably stay and save 10.3.1 blobs unless you are on an iPhone 7 or 7 Plus. Can you download Adobe Flash Player on your phone after jailbreak to play games in Safari? There was a tweak for that way back in the day in like iOS, what was it, iOS 6, iOS 5 days. I'm not sure if it exists anymore. I guess it just depends on what you're trying to play in your phone. What's up, Epic Man? Is there more chance for 10.3.1 jailbreak or 10.3.2? I think if a jailbreak gets released, it's going to be both. But you're going to be safer. It's a safer bet to be on 10.3.1 for sure. Anyone cop the Yeezys today? Y'all are some hype beasts if you cop the Yeezys. I'm not really into Yeezys. You should be in Pengu. Hey, with this jailbreak, with Adam Donenfield from Zimperium, he's the one that's gonna be releasing the exploits for 10.3.1 for the iPhone 7 in August. I told him that I can release the jailbreak under my name and I'll take on all the support questions. But he wants a security researcher to help him. So didn't work. But I tried to get it for you guys, but we'll have to wait and see who picks up on that. But I think there's a good chance that it turns into a jailbreak, but of course nothing's for sure. 10.3.2 and iOS 10.3.3, the final update for 32-bit devices. 10.3.3, yes. I don't believe there's going to be a 10.3.4, but we don't know. What's up, Sass? Maslow. Appreciate that, Rio. Yeah, I don't really add mods. I mean, I add mods usually when they, if somebody's constantly donating or if somebody's constantly answering questions and in here every stream, I kind of just randomly add mods that way. So it's best to stay on 10.3.1. All right, Jose, take care, man. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, so yeah, Peter Kaminsky, also gay. I'm not sure really, I didn't really see anything about Peter. This is the Twitter account that was talking about everything that was going on at MoSec. They were the organizer of MoSec. They are also the organizers of POC and ZeroCon, and they were tweeting. They were the ones tweeting out all the images and everything from all the speeches. So, yeah, and there's actually a female giving a demonstration, which is pretty cool. But yeah, and there's Luca Tedesco. There's what the event looked like. So pretty small. I mean, it's obviously a private event, but definitely very small. Probably 100 people in attendance, I'd say. But yeah, they saved the best for last. Like I said, 10.3.1 or 10.3.2 and iOS 11 Beta 2 jailbreak shown on the iPhone 7 and iPhone 6. As I predicted in multiple previous jailbreak update videos, I predicted it was actually going to be from Pengu. I could have really never predicted that Keen Lab or somebody else would have shown a jailbreak, but it's a great surprise to see that the Keen Lab did do that. So, where are your late squad? What's up, Warren? Stop doing duplication glitches on GTA 5 to watch your live stream. Hey, what's up, Junebug? Duplication glitch. Yeah, I haven't played GTA 5 in a minute. I can't believe that's still a thing in GTA 5. Remember slide to jailbreak? I do. Do you think we're going to see the custom IPSW like the pineapple logo? I wish. The thing about that, Andres, that's called, I think that's technically a boot ROM exploit when you use the IPSW, a custom IPSW. That happens at the boot. You know, it happens, it's like where you create custom firmwares. That's actually what you do for the what's it called? The 3GS boot ROM exploit. I forget the name now. 3GS boot ROM exploit that just came out a couple months ago utilizes that same technique of creating a custom IPSW and then being able to downgrade for it and being jailbroken, or downgrade to it and being jailbroken. What's up with the mod my iRepo, and can we uninstall it? Is it giving you issues, Jason? I'm not too sure. I haven't had any issues really with the mod my iRepo. I haven't been on Cydia though in a couple days. What are my thoughts on the Nintendo Switch? I don't have any thoughts because I don't have one, and I'm probably not going to get one. Think they released a jailbreak for all iOS versions, like Pengu with iOS 9? It depends on what you mean by all versions. All versions of 10.3, that's definitely a possibility. If Keen Lab and Pengu end up releasing their jailbreaks, which one should we use? I can't see there being 2 jailbreaks released. I don't think that's ever been done. I could be wrong. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think there's ever been 2 jailbreaks released for the same version of iOS. There's been different techniques to jailbreaking, but I don't think ever has there been 2 companies that released 2 separate jailbreaks for one version of iOS. So, so whichever one comes out is the one you should use, because I don't think both of them are going to come out. And if there are 2 of them when they come out, there's probably one that's going to be very unstable and comes from a like a solo person, like a Luca Tedesco or somebody like that. All right, Benvito, I appreciate that $10 super chat. As always, you're awesome. Remember Jailbreak Me? Jailbreak Me is such an iconic jailbreak. Jailbreak Me, I'll never forget Jailbreak Me. My live stream interface is way different. It's been like this for the past few weeks, Falco. I actually didn't stream last week, but yeah, ever since I got this new iMac, and actually I had an iMac before this that had the power to stream like this, this is what I'm going to be doing now instead of the iPhone. It's just a lot better. And you can see the live chat there for the people that are watching after the stream. And then you can see what I'm showing on my screen over here when I talk about something, just to give you some more context and things like that. So if you have any suggestions, though, for making the stream better, making the layout better, I'm open. I'm very open to hearing what you guys want on the stream. So just let me know. Apple's slogan is think different, yet they don't allow jailbreaking. I know I'm like 45 minutes late, but what did I miss? Zombie, not much. If you watched my last jailbreak update video, you're pretty much caught up to speed. I showed a lot of what happened at MoSec, kind of just recapping everything at MoSec yesterday, answering a lot of questions, things like that. So just trying to make sure you guys are in the best spot possible for the jailbreak if it does get released. Do you think iOS 10.3.1 jailbreak is down? What do you mean? Yes, I did get a haircut. Thank you, game guy. Mama Eyes no longer being signed. But the mods join you via voice chat. I've had people talk about that before. I'm not really sure how that would go over on the live stream every week. But I don't know. What do you guys think? Would you guys like to hear other people talking on the same stream, kind of just going back and forth, talking about different things in the community? I think that could be pretty cool. but it opens up for a lot more technical difficulties and things like that. So I don't know. I think that could be pretty cool, but we'll see. What am I supposed to do? I'm on iPhone 7 Plus. Please answer. What do you mean, Flacco? You should be on 10.3.1. I would say you should be on 10.3.1 on an iPhone 7 Plus. What really does Apple have to lose if people jailbreak? They don't have anything to lose. Apple, I mean, I think low-key Apple wants people to jailbreak because it keeps people around. There's a new YouTube layout beta. It adds dark mode. Nice. I didn't see that yet. Did you know that Apple beta is closed down? How to get? I didn't get beta 1 from that site, so I'm not sure. They probably got shut down because Apple came after them with a cease and desist. I guarantee that's what happened. iOS 10.3.1 is still big sign. Can you believe it? I cannot believe it. I cannot. Mr. Chin is a god. He is. Everybody will talk so we will not hear you. Yeah, that's what I'm worried about too. I don't know. Can a jailbroken phone... Sorry, there's a spider on my desk over here. I'm trying to avoid killing the spider, but I'm also trying to avoid getting it on me. So I'm just keeping an eye on him. That would be cool. I was thinking more of a moderator chat. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I've thought about doing like Patreon only streams as well, but I don't know. I have a lot of stuff that I've been thinking about lately to do with live streaming. So, do you have a video to link me to? For what, Flacco? Can we hack any games if the jailbreak releases? You can now, I think. There's a lot of ways to get hacked games without a jailbreak. How many iPhones do I have? Too many. 10.3.2, so I download for JB. I'd go to 10.3.1, I tweak. I would go to 10.3.1. People will also talk over you. Yeah. I think it'd be cool though if I had somebody like iDevice Help maybe, or you know, somebody else in the community on YouTube that you guys know as well. I think that could be pretty cool. Do you know where I could get Twitter++? Because Tutu, I have a video, Shot Flame, showing you how to get Twitter++, and you sign it yourself, so you don't have to worry about random revokes from Tutu. You can check on my channel or on dailyiFix.com. I'll actually show you. iFix.com. Can you jailbroken phone back up? All right, so let me find this. So yeah, here's how you can get the Twitter++ right here. Should be, yeah, on this GitHub repo right here. Let me see, Twitter++ right here. So you should be able to just do that, and then sign it with Impactor. Is Apple scared of the jailbreak? I mean, I think they're scared for the security. I mean, for the regular people of the world who could fall victim to a jailbreak. But at the same time, I think they are low-key happy a jailbreak gets released, because there are literally people that only have iPhones to jailbreak, and not just iPhones, iPads, iPod Touches, only for jailbreaking. So, I don't know. Bots are finally not talking anymore. Yeah, they got the memo. The bots got the memo. Either that or they found out they weren't getting as many clicks as they wanted on their links. Do I know who Everything Apple Pro is? Never heard of her. I've never heard of her. I'm just kidding. Can a jailbroken phone back up to another phone? No, you can't do that, Epic. Collaborate with Everything Apple Pro. I've had so many people talk to me about that. I'd be down, but it just I don't know, it's a lot more difficult in this space because a lot of the stuff you do is more solo, I guess. If we were like vlogging and like both living in wherever he lives, then that'd be a different story. But what's going on with Tai G? I don't know. I don't think they're dead, but they're definitely not as focused on iOS right now. No jailbreak is coming anytime soon, just be honest. I never said a jailbreak's coming anytime soon. I never said that a jailbreak's coming anytime soon. I will get the new iPad Pro 2. What is the difference between 10.5 and 12.9 inch? The only difference is the screen and the actual size of the screen. So I'd probably get the 10.5 personally, but I would just go into the Apple Store and try them out for yourself and see what you think. 12.9 is just so massive to me. I don't know. I mean, it's only like a 2.9-inch difference, but the 12.9-inch iPad is just so monstrous. For me, the links weren't clickable. What links are you talking about, Dubstep? Can we hack any online games with Cydia? You can without Cydia, Messi. Or not, maybe not all, but a lot of them. Harambe will not be forgotten. What's up, Carlos? How old am I? I'm 24. What's wrong with iOS 11 Beta 2? It was nearly impossible for me to downgrade to iOS 10. It's a bug, Imani. I can't imagine Apple did this on purpose. I'd maybe give it a 0.01% chance that they did that on purpose. Does Impactor work on iOS 11 Beta? It should, but I haven't actually tested it. If anybody's on iOS 11 and has used Impactor, maybe you can confirm if it works or not. It should, though. If not, Sork will probably push out an update so that it does work. How long will my iPhone 6 last until it becomes obsolete? I'd probably give it another year, I'd say, before it becomes obsolete. It's very close now, though. Completely unrelated, but thoughts on iMac Pro? I think that the iMac Pro, I agree with what MKBHD made a video on, calling it a trap because of the new Mac Pro that's coming out shortly after. So my thoughts on it initially were that I loved it. But I don't know. I'm not going to be getting it just because of the new MacBook Pro, and plus I just got this new iMac. So the new iMac unboxing video, by the way, the unboxing and review is coming out tomorrow. So stay tuned to that. It's probably going to be out around noon Eastern time, around noon to 1 Eastern time. So be on the lookout for that. It's actually not just an unboxing, but a review as well. So what do you call a cow with no legs? Ground beef. Says the repository Mama I, stable release is no longer signed. Yeah, Mama I has been having issues ever since it got taken over by some new people. So it'll probably fix itself. I'm not too sure though. What's up, Stylo? It's not working on iOS 11 Beta 2? Interesting. I actually couldn't get apps to sign. Like I tried to get MovieBox in iOS 11 and it did not work. So I don't know if it's actually iOS 11 or if it's just because it's in beta. So if you're interested in MovieBox and hacked games and plus apps, I would definitely not be on iOS 11. Go back to 10.3.x. You think that the iPhone 5S will be like the iPhone 4S in terms of iOS firmware? As far as never getting another version update, Warren, I think so. I think the 5S, yeah. I mean, it's hard to say because that's probably still at least a couple years away, maybe a year away. But I think it could very easily be the same as the 4S. Are you getting a maxed out Mac Pro next year when it gets released? I don't know about maxed out, but I could possibly be getting one. I don't know. I spent a lot of money on this iMac right here. So if you're going to get a new iPad, which one will you get? 10.5? Yeah, Ben Vito, I'd get the 10.5. Yes, I would get the 10.5. Is it necessary to make tweak videos at this point? I honestly don't think so. That's the reason I haven't been releasing any tweak videos, because a lot of people now have updated or just kind of lost the momentum and interest they had initially. So, I mean, it's content, so I don't think it's a bad thing, to release a tweak video, but I'm not going to be releasing one until a new Jailbreak comes out, just because the hype and everything's not there at this point. So, I don't know. I still could. I mean, it depends on how long we go without a Jailbreak, so. Some plus apps are working on me on YouTube++ now. Okay, yeah, that's interesting. I haven't checked that. So, what's my favorite color? I'm wearing it. My favorite iOS game? I don't really play iOS games, so I don't even know. I'd have to check my phone. I don't even know what games do I even have on here. That'd probably be my favorite, because I'd say Pokemon Go probably, because that's really the only game I've played extensively on the iPhone ever. So I'd have to say Pokemon Go. What did you downgrade? What did you do to downgrade from iOS 11 Beta 2 to iOS 10? You get the IPSW for Beta 1 and then downgrade. MKBHD equals quality? Oh yeah. I wish I could have the quality of MKBHD's videos. But then again, I'm not going to spend $100,000 on a rig, a camera rig. Unless I was his size, of course. Having trouble with Yellow 10.2 after media library crash, stuck on a non-jailbroken state. Please help me out. Media library crashed? I'm not sure what you mean by media library crashed. Stuck on non-jailbroken state. Media library crashed. Not sure. Can you expand there? Yeah, you can't. There's no jailbreak for 10.3.2 yet. It was just demonstrated. It was achieved and demonstrated here at MOSEC 2017. You can see right here. That's 10.3.2 on the left and 10.3.2 on the far right. Successfully jailbroken. So, hasn't been released though. That's the thing. Do you play Game Pigeon? I do a little bit when people invite me, but not too much. Do a What's on My iPhone video. I actually made a What's on My iPhone video like a month ago now, and I just never released it. It's still sitting on unlisted, so I may push that out, and my hair is going to be like way longer than it is now, so it's going to be kind of funny. But what's the cost of the iMac Pro, and can you buy it in advance? You can't buy it in advance, but I think it starts at $5,000. $5,000 is what it starts at, and I believe it can go up to the maxed out version is going to be $17,000 or $18,000 for the iMac Pro. So I'm not interested in that because I'm not going to be spending that kind of money on it. How's my iMac though? My iMac is amazing. Like I said, the review's coming out tomorrow. I show some gaming in the review. So I played like CSGO, I played Battlegrounds. I haven't played GTA yet. I actually didn't buy GTA like I thought I would. But I have played Battlegrounds and CSGO, Portal. I played a racing game, I forget the racing game, and it's all running very smooth. I'm over like 170 frames per second in every game, easily. Have you seen the new Mac yet? Have you set the new Mac yet? What do you mean by that, Jordan? Where are my Yeezys? I don't have any Yeezys. I'm not a hype beast. Does Prometheus still work? Also, OS Restore was recently updated a few days ago. Prometheus works, but there's a lot less chance of it working. So, I don't know. OS X Restore was recently updated. Yeah, it was, but I'd still, I mean, there's still going to be issues with something like OS X Restore. So, I would just kind of, you know, pretty much any issue with Cydia and iOS can be resolved without, you know, going to a restore. So, I'd still kind of avoid that if you can. Yeah, I saw the GTA 5's $30, but I don't know. I don't know. I already have it on PS4, so I just know I won't play it a lot. Get BeamNG Drive for your Mac with Boot Camp. BeamNG Drive. I'm not sure what that is. The racing game I have, I forget the name of it. It's, if somebody says it, I'll remember. But who games on a Mac? I do. And I run Windows on my Mac and run games a lot better than some of my friends with custom PCs. I'm jailbreaking my iPod 2G right now. Nice. That's a throwback right there. Just jailbroke a 3G. Nice. The Bay 13. I hope it'll be more than that. I appreciate that, Siobhan. Take care. Just been looking through the iOS history, and the only time that jailbreaks came out at the same time was Red Snow and Snow Breeze did within days of each other. Did they, Paul? What version was that? Yeah, I'm curious what version that was, Paul. Bought it for $30. Feature restore is very buggy. I wouldn't really say very buggy. I mean, I'd just say, yeah, it's buggy. I wouldn't say very buggy, but it is buggy, and you have a chance of just completely messing up your device and having to restore. So, what's up, Adams? Have I set up the Mac that I got? Yeah, I'm actually streaming off the Mac right now. I'm streaming off the new 2017 iMac, which you guys will be seeing tomorrow on the channel. Can you customize a Mac like a jailbroken iPhone? No, not really. I don't think you can really customize anything like you can an iPhone. Have you ever used the Raspberry Pi? I have not. I have not. I did have a Nintendo, what was that thing? The NES Classic, but I have not used the Raspberry Pi. Thought you had some Yeezys because you should some shoes on your leg. Oh, no, Sergio, those aren't Yeezys. Those were Nikes. They kind of look like Yeezys, though. They kind of look like Yeezys. That's probably what you were thinking of. I think they revoked the certificate for MovieBox. Yeah, the funny thing about that I made that video for how to get movies, how to watch movies free, and those certificates were being signed. Somebody in the comments told me those applications were being signed for over 2 months without getting revoked. And then I made a video, and within a week they get revoked. So that's why people hate when I make videos talking about how to get free movies and stuff like that, because it always gets it revoked. I guess Apple sees it or somebody sees it, and they end up getting revoked. So, but oh well, I'll find some new links and put them in that description tonight. Have you heard of the Sprint T-Mobile merger? I have not. I'm not on Sprint or T-Mobile, so, but no, I haven't seen that. What do your friends say that you know a lot about Jailbreak? They always ask me a lot of questions. Responded with this issue above. You just scrolled past it a bit ago. I can't really. Let me see. What did he say? What camera is that in the background? That is my 70D. If you want to know my camera gear, I believe it's in the description of this live stream right here. All my camera gear, the lens I use, the camera I use, the tripod, everything. Tweakbox version 2 is coming out soon. Nice. Yeah, I haven't covered Tweakbox in a while, so I'm gonna be I'll be covering that when it comes out for sure. Bro, I appreciate that, Benvito. Bro, I have to go. My mom is in the home visiting. Please reply to DM. All right, Benvito. I appreciate that. I'll definitely get back to you as soon as possible. As soon as I get off the stream, I'll respond to that DM. I appreciate that. Take care. Okay, but is the 32-bit jailbreak likely to happen? What do you mean by the new 32-bit jailbreak? It's just going to be exploits, so it's not actually a jailbreak. It's just exploits from Ionic. Bobby Movie still working? Okay, cool. Do you know of a working version of Pandora that works with 4G LTE? I don't. I actually haven't used Pandora. I use Spotify, so I'm not sure. That's pretty interesting that it doesn't work on LTE, though. I don't think I've seen that before. Do you think it would be possible to jailbreak consoles in the future and have access to Cydia? No. Cydia is iOS only. So consoles get like their own mod menus. I keep trying to downgrade from iOS 11. Sammy, maybe you should try a different IPSW file because the firmware file is not compatible. Apple stopping me from pirating movies. What's up, Basher? Hopefully I pronounced that right. Favorite game to play on your new iMac? I've been really enjoying Battlegrounds. It's really a tough game, but Battlegrounds and CSGO are what I'm playing right now. That boy had Jailbreak PS3s, but Cydia is iPhone only. Favorite pair of headphones? My favorite pair of headphones are, well, besides the AirPods. I don't know if you'd consider those headphones, but AirPods are hands down my favorite, anything that goes in my ear. But as far as headphones, like over-the-ear headphones, the ATX, what is it? The Audio-Technica AT50s. AT something 50, I forget what they're called exactly, but Audio-Technica is my favorite brand. That's what my mic is right here. The mic I'm using right now is the Audio-Technica AT2020. I have the over-the-ear headphones from Audio-Technica. I'm just a big Audio-Technica fan. You think that the lightning cable is weak and always breaks? I'm not sure what you mean, IDK. Thanks, Brent. Appreciate it. Hey, no problem, Messi. What's up, Ronaldo? Hey, you are a mod. You are a mod, emphasis. Cupcake. Apple blocked the plus apps today. If you're talking about Tutu, yeah. My plus apps didn't get revoked because I signed them myself. Finally had the YouTube notification. You just got the YouTube notification, or you just like got around to joining? Why does Apple keep trying to patch the jailbreaks? What's so wrong with it? Who said they're trying to patch the jailbreaks? Will there ever be a jailbreak for 9.3.5? That just depends on the fried Apple team, and also depends on what Stefan Esser is going to be releasing. So I'd say there's a good chance, but I can't say for sure. GTX 1080 Ti for 350. How did Cydia get its name? I don't know how Cydia got its name. Let's Google that. let's see, Cydia meaning. Okay, let's see. Here's why Cydia is called Cydia. Okay, here we go. Cydia's household name. Named after a moth. Cydia is named after a moth. The Cydia pomonella, to be precise. Scientific name for the codling moth. I can't believe I never knew this. Commonly known as a stereotypical apple worm. Oh wow, that's funny. That is great. Wow, I respect Jace. I respect Sork even more now. That is great. Thank you for asking that. That's a good, I just learned something about jailbreaking. That's pretty. I don't know how I never thought to look that up. That's funny. Do you see the new iPhone 8 leaks? If so, tell us what do you think about them. I don't know which iPhone 8 leaks you're talking about, but if you're talking about the ones I think you're talking about, then I think they're fake, and that I don't really have an opinion because they're fake. I mean, why do they keep updating software to patch all the jailbreaking exploits? Just because they're trying to keep their user base as secure as possible. Yeah, a moth. A moth because it's an apple worm. It's known as a stereotypical apple worm. So this moth, I guess, it's known as an apple worm for some reason, because it's a pest to several fruit trees, including apples and pears. Caterpillars burrow into the fruit, rendering it unsellable. The ironic name of Cydia therefore fitting, since it turned into quite the worm to Apple devices. That is very clever, Mr. Sork. I wish Apple's system apps could update like an Android, don't you think? I don't know. I don't really see a point in it, but... Alright, Robert, take care, man. Watch this video. I'm not going to click on that link, but just tell me what it is. Do you think that a 10.3.1 jailbreak will come out? Don't know. Why do we pay around $800 to $1,000 for a phone which does not let us do anything but change our wallpaper? We have so little customizations. I don't know, just because that's not their user base. I mean, iOS is more meant for people that like this, like simplicity and like things being very easy and straightforward. Android is very confusing for a lot of people that aren't like as technical as us. Whereas iOS is like easy for anybody really to use. So, I don't know. Did you sign the Plus applications? Yeah, I signed all my applications with my own Apple ID, my developer account for 1 year. So, who thought about jailbreaking in the first place? It was just some random people on a forum, I believe, who jailbroke the very first version of iOS. GeoHot, can I jailbreak my Subaru WRX? Do you have any contact with Everything Apple Pro? I do not. I've talked to him before, but I don't like message him like on Twitter or anything. That link is an IP grabber. Ban him. Nah, it was a YouTube link, I think. I just didn't want to click it because I just didn't want something playing loud on the stream. What's up, Zach? Is 10.3.1 being signed? It is. It is still being signed. It is still being signed. And if we look at the signing window, this may be a new record. This may be a new record. So we had 50 days for 10.1.1 here. 10.1 through 10.1.1. So 10.1.1 was signed for 50 days. And we got a jailbreak from 10.1.1. But going all the way back to iOS 9.0, there's never been a time when it was more than 50 days. And 50, I mean, look at that. We have 37, 26, and it goes all the way down to, 2018. But most of the time you can see it's right around the 7 to 14 to 15 day mark. Especially early iOS, and then late 10.3 was 7 days. 10.3.1 was 7 days. You can see all this. So we could have a record here with 10.3.1. I'm not sure how long it's been yet, but definitely very unusual for it to be signed for so long. GeoHot. When am I going to start using my new iMac? I'm using it right now. That's just the empty box. that is just the empty box. I'm using the new iMac right now, and I have the unboxing and review video coming tomorrow on the channel. Am I going to live stream anytime soon? I'm live streaming right now, but I stream every Saturday. Every Saturday night. I didn't last weekend because I was extremely busy, but that was very rare to be so busy that I can't take out a couple hours of my night. But yeah. When should I release the jailbreak I've been producing? Whenever you want, but I doubt you have one. Yeah, it's GeoHot. GeoHot's a crazy human being, a genius. You want a banana? When I was on a jailbroken state, Crash Reporter told me that library share. Crash Reporter is very iffy. Everything is crashing now. I'm non-jailbroken. Try to boot into no substrate mode, Ryan. Try booting into no substrate mode and then disabling whatever tweak was causing issues. Android is a collection of bugs from the internet. How is that new iMac you just bought? I've been thinking of buying a MacBook Pro. It's awesome. I mean, if you're questioning whether you should get a MacBook Pro or an iMac, that's just going to completely depend on what you're going to use it for and how much you travel, things like that. But the new MacBook Pro is pretty great. I haven't used it, but I've seen the reviews, and a lot of people talk about how nice it is. You should build a PC. Not anymore. If I didn't get this new iMac, I'd think about it, but I'm not going to be building a PC anytime soon. I'm planning on having this iMac for at least 5 years. At least. Are you going to go live when a jailbreak is finally released? I am going to go live, David, when a jailbreak does get released. It's surprisingly so long. 10.3.1 is being signed. Yep. Just want to say thanks for... Hey, no problem, Roberto. I'm glad I could help out. If I'm on 9.3.3 jailbreak and I have my blob saved, can I update the 10.3.1 with the blobs when the jailbreak is available? Yes, Sam, you should be able to. Yes. You can make a Hackintosh. Nah, I'm not interested anymore since I have this new iMac. Yeah, I've played Rocket League. It's just not my type of game. I don't know. It gets boring to me. Is it more smooth? Oh, yeah. You guys should be able to tell from the stream, too, that if you watched the stream before with the other iMac that I had, the i5 iMac, it was definitely, I mean, it was smooth, but it wasn't this smooth. I mean, I haven't had any lag at all with anything. I'm only using 28% of my CPU right now. 28%. And I still have 30 gigabytes of RAM free right now. So everything is running extremely smooth, especially the scrolling in Safari or in Chrome and everything. The iMac was around $3,000. It was like $3,006. iMac Pro is going to be amazing. Yep. Can't find what iOS version it was, but both Red Snow was relisted within 2 days of each other. I don't remember that happening, Paul. I'm not sure. Snowbreeze could have been like a utility too, and not a jailbreak. But I don't know. I'm gonna have to go back and look at that. What version? What was the date on that, Paul? Like what year? What's up, A-Dog? How much is the new iMac? You could go to apple.com and see. Apple.com/Mac. You can see the iMac right here. These are the prices for them. So you can see this is the 21.5 inch. They start at $1,099 and then go up to $1,499. Or if you want the 27 inch, they start at $1,799 and go up to $2,299. And then you can configure them to your liking as well. Yeah, I talk without device help. I do. Should I build a PC? I wouldn't be able to have the Mac OS experience if I built a PC. I want Microsoft to release Project Neon. What's my other job? I run a couple of online businesses. A couple. Yeah, I'm not interested at all in a PC though. I'm not at all interested in a PC. This is an all-in-one. If I got a PC, I would have to get a monitor and I'd have to deal with Windows every day. I just don't want to have to think about that even. Is Apple the future? Depends on what you're referring to, what you're implying. The feature of mobile OS? Not really sure what you're implying there. Have the old unlimited data plan should upgrade to the new unlimited. I'm on the unlimited plan right now for Verizon. I probably would if I were you. Will there ever be an untethered jailbreak, or is it always going to be semi? It's probably always going to be semi. Like I said, I think I predicted this like at the beginning of the year that 9.1 is going to be the last ever untethered jailbreak. Would you wait for the new iMac Pro or when released Mac Pro? Yeah, I wouldn't get the iMac Pro. I would wait until the Mac Pro is announced, which shouldn't be too long afterwards. Yeah, I deal with Windows. I always have issues with Windows. Even when I run it in boot camp here on my Mac, still get issues. I've used Windows 10, Windows 10 Pro. Yesterday I went on a give Apple iOS 11 feedback spree. Oh, nice dubstep. Yeah, I've gave like I think I reported like 4 different bugs to Apple. No, 3 bugs. I was going to report one, then I didn't. 3 different bugs to Apple for iOS 11. Is Apple the future of mobile devices? It depends. I mean, it's hard to say the schedule. I mean, I'd say yes at this point. I just don't. I mean, they have such big market share when they only have one phone. Like, that's just so crazy. Miss the good old days. No pineapple is the future of mobile. Any word on Tiny Umbrella? I don't know. I didn't know there was supposed to be a new version of Tiny Umbrella, so I'm not sure. You can run Microsoft on your iMac with Parallels. You don't even need Parallels. With Mac, it comes pre-installed. Like every Mac now has Boot Camp built in. So all you need is the Windows ISO file and you're good. You don't need any extra firmware or you don't need any extra software like Parallels. But is the Mac an all-in-one computer? Yeah, the iMac is all-in-one. So everything is built into this skinny little screen, this 5K display. All the computing power is built into it, which is what's so appealing about it. And it just looks so much better than any other all-in-one computer. Is the iPhone SE still relevant right now? The SE is definitely relevant. The SE is a beast. It's an underrated beast. How do you report bugs to Apple? You use the feedback app in any beta version of iOS. Do you think Apple should make kitchen products like Samsung? No, I don't think they should. I'm going to make a company called The Pair. When is the next jailbreak? I wish I knew. If you're talking about the version, it's probably going to be 10.3.1 if I had to guess. All right, Bashar. I hope I'm saying that right. I appreciate you stopping by. I'll see you tomorrow in my video tomorrow with the iMac. You should make a free jailbreak release video. A fake jailbreak release video. The thing about though, like it wouldn't get as many views as the fake jailbreak videos do, because the thing is, these people that upload these fake jailbreak videos, they just use bots to get tons of views. Like all those views, probably only like a quarter of them are actually real views. They just bought like 300,000 views and then just get to the top of search results and then people start clicking on it. So, using SE now, nice. What does semi-untethered mean? It just means it's not tethered and it's not untethered. It's like right in the middle. Anybody else still using the 5S? I don't as my daily driver, but I use it at least a couple times a week just for testing. Wait for the day where YouTube allows people to comment pictures. Oh, God. Yeah, that won't go well. I don't think they will, to be honest. I don't know. I just can't see that fitting with YouTube. They probably just use a... Yeah. Yeah, it's so easy to fake a jailbreak, it's not even funny. So easy. Any idea when the public iOS 11 being released? Public beta should be here next week. Actually, it will be here next week. Apple said at WWDC that it's going to be the end of June is when the public beta is going to be out. So end of June, that could be any day next week, but definitely next week because the end of June is next week and it's July the week after that. So my cat is outside my door and he's meowing because he's hungry. What's up, Steven? Tony Romeo. I read that as Tony Romo. You said that we should not update to iOS 11 Beta 2 if we want to downgrade. How can you help me? Go to my Twitter SDK. I showed how to do it on there. I accidentally updated to 10.3.2. You can still go back, Captain, to 10.3.1. Went to YouTube add stories. Oh my God. I can't see that ever happening. They do have the activity tab though. I don't know how many of you guys know that YouTube has the new activity tab. I don't have access to that yet. I think it's only like the biggest of the biggest YouTubers that have access to that, but that's their next move, YouTube's next move. What's the whole tethered and untethered thing means? Tethered just means that you have to plug in your device every time it boots up. You have to literally plug in your device to boot your phone up and jailbreak it. So semi-tethered or untethered means that you never have to, like when you restart your phone, you're still jailbroken. You don't have to run an app or anything like that to be jailbroken. I have a collection of new iPhones in box. The one I can't get is iPhone 2G. I do too, emphasis. But yeah, I've been looking for the iPhone 2G for a while, like at least a year. But I almost got one. It was like, yeah, they're crazy expensive. I don't even want to talk about how expensive they are because it's just, I don't know, it's just bonkers. I have an iPhone 6s Plus and a 7 Plus. Which should I use my daily driver? I think that's pretty obvious. The 7 Plus. You're the nicest person. Hey, appreciate that, SDK. I appreciate that. What's my favorite sport? Probably football. Basketball is close after. And then I played baseball all my life, so baseball's up there as well. Pengu team was there yesterday on the event. Yeah, Pengu puts on the event. They host the event, so they were there. They just didn't give a you can see they're the organizer right there, the Pengu logo right up there at the top. They just didn't give a presentation at MoSec, but they were there. They organized it. You can see it was founded by Pengu, the Pengu Lab. Makes sense because I've seen people who had to read Jailbreak all the time because yeah. You plan on doing any disassembly on the new powerful Mac of yours? Possibly, because I got a 512 SSD. So my iMac, I got the 512 gigabyte SSD. So I disassemble to put in a new SSD, a more powerful SSD with more storage. But I don't know. I've actually seen some go for 5,000 Cupcake. I saw a couple of them last year go for like 5,500, 5,800. There's one that was like low 5,000s, but yeah, it's crazy expensive. It's a pretty good investment though, because I can't see it ever losing its value. I don't know, I just can't. What's the lowest iPhone you would use as a daily driver? The 5S probably. The 5S is probably the lowest phone I'd use as a daily driver. Does pengu10.mobi work? That is a fake website, so no, it does not work. How much do you make with YouTube? Not as much as you think. At all. Would you like a new iPod Touch? Are you asking like if I'd like to see Apple announce a new iPod Touch? I'll probably get it, but I could really care less about the iPod Touch these days. The iPod Touch is kind of irrelevant. I just feel like MP3 players are just kind of irrelevant now. I feel like MP3 players are just a thing of the past and they're just on their way out. Where's the storage importance of a disassembly minus 250? Where's the storage importance? I'm not sure what you mean, the importance in disassembly. Oh, you got a 250 SSD? Yeah, I haven't looked up how to get in or anything yet, so I don't know too much about it. Dude, I got the 10.5 iPad Pro and it's a complete beast. Yeah, I've heard a lot of great things about the new iPad Pro. Oh, the legend's in the building. Mr. Quentin Seaman with the $10 super chat. I appreciate that. The legend has entered the stream. Right now is a non-jailbroken state. Yellowton 2 is crashing. I even tweeted a video of it. Yeah, just message me on Twitter for that. I'm not sure. It'd have to be a back and forth thing. I can't really keep going back and forth on here. I forget some of the things. I think I'm blocked. My messages haven't been coming up. I see your messages, Shipwreck. Tom Brady's the true GOAT. Does Tom Brady stream on YouTube though? I'm just kidding. As of right now, there's any way to jailbreak 10.3.2? No. Did you upgrade your RAM? Yeah, I have 40 gigs of RAM. It comes with 8 gigs, and I bought 32 gigs for a total of 40 gigs. Kind of random, but does anyone know if 2.2 is still down? I don't use 2.2, so yeah, somebody would have to answer that for you in the comments. Should I update to 10.3.1 or stick to my 10.2 jailbreak in my 6S Plus? I would stay on the jailbreak, CJ, and I'd save blobs for 10.3.1 so you can update to it when the jailbreak comes out. My first jailbreak experience was iOS 1.1.5, and it was very limited as far as tweaks go. There weren't very many tweaks. Couldn't it be done with a large USB just the same? Possibly. I don't know though for sure, because I heard that it is different. They moved the fan around and everything in the new 2017 iMac. The fan's in a new spot. The SSD, like the drive's in a new spot. So I don't know. Found an iPhone 7 on 10.1.1. I found it in a bathroom. What? You found an iPhone 7 on 10.1.1 in a bathroom? That is about as lucky as it comes. I hope you returned it though. I hope you didn't steal that. You paid $3,000 for a PC with only 8 gigs of RAM. Yeah, it has 40 now though, so I'm fine. Yeah, I don't like how they only did 8 gigs of RAM. That's just I don't know why Apple would do that. I drive a Mustang, a modified Mustang. 2.2 app is not down as of 1 p.m. this morning. Okay, cool. What do you think? Apple make another 4-inch phone? Probably not, but I guess it's possible, but I don't think so. I don't think so, but we'll see. Anyone here have a 6S on 9.1 untethered? Those go for a good amount on eBay, so. Felix just uploaded. Have a look now at the title. I don't know who Felix is, unless you're talking about PewDiePie. Of course he did find it. So is there a 10.3.1 jailbreak coming, or 10.3.2? What? You got unsubscribed? That sounds about like YouTube. I've had a couple people tell me that over the past month, that they got randomly unsubscribed from my channel. That's pretty annoying. It happened on Twitter too. Somebody said, I think it was just them though, accidentally pressing unfollow, because there was only one person, but I've heard it numerous times on YouTube of people getting unsubscribed. MacBook Pro has 2 fans. I love it. What type of Mustang? It's an 06 GT. And it only has like, what do I have on it now? Like 45,000 miles. Custom tires, custom rims. I have custom panels, custom hood, intake, tune, exhaust, lots of stuff. Will I still be able to downgrade to 10.3.1 if it's still being signed out of the public version? Yeah, you'll be able to downgrade as long as it's being signed. I have a 6S on 9.0.2, so tempted to just update. Man, that's tough. That is tough. Someone get this man's Patreon to 100%. The thing with Patreon, I haven't even made a video talking about Patreon. Like, I have like 9 patrons right now, and I literally have not mentioned Patreon in one video. So, so yeah, if you're a patron on Patreon, you are amazing, because you pay attention to the description and support without me even asking for it. So, you're awesome. But yeah, I'll probably promote it soon. I'm just kind of, I don't know, I'm trying to work out everything and make sure it's really going to be worth it. And I don't want to make people mad about it. It's an automatic because when I bought it, which was a long time ago, I didn't know how to drive manual. So yeah. I wish I could find someone that would trade a 7 Plus on 10.1.1 with me. Yeah, I don't know, man. The jailbreak on 10.1.1 is not the best experience, so. I mean, it's cool to be jailbroken, but at the same time, it's just so unstable. It's not very reliable. Where's Iago? He's outside the door. So I'm the legend times 2. Yep. Honestly, I'm just going to stay on 10.3.2. Yeah, I mean, you should be fine on 10.3.2, but you're just a lot safer to be on 10.3.1. I respect you for not driving a V6. I had a V6 before when I was in high school, and then I knew instantly. I went from the V6 to the V8 in like literally, I think less than a year, maybe 1 year. I knew instantly that I had to get a V8. And now once I've had a V8, I can never go back. Like, actually, I'm not going to say that because I was going to buy a GTR last year, and that's technically not a V8, it's a V6, so I shouldn't say that. But as far as muscle cars go, American-made cars, I can never do a V6. Yeah, no worries, Dubstep. No worries. Did I really just say Felix? I mean Philip. Look at the title. Oh, okay. Oh, you're talking about everything Apple Pro. Okay, you want me to check the title? Let's see. Let's see the title. 120 new features. What? How does he find these? 120, everything Apple Pro, 120 new features and changes. How is that even possible? One of the changes is going to be, it went from beta 1 to beta 2. That's the first change. Second change, no, I'm just kidding. Nah, I love everything Apple Pro's videos. He looks a lot more in depth than anybody else that I know of. Porsche rules. Oh yeah, I love Porsches. Once you go black, you never go back. I bought a Ford Raptor and it's a V6, but it does. Yeah, Ford Raptors are beasts. I have a friend with a Raptor, a new Raptor, and that thing is a monster. That thing is a monster. If I was into trucks, I'd get one, but I'm not really into trucks yet. Is there such thing as a V10? Yeah, there's such thing as a V10, a V12. You're not going to find a V10, though, unless it's like a supercar. Since I'm on 9.0.2, what should I do to be in a jailbreak position? I mean, you're in a jailbreak position on 9.0.2 right now, but if you want to give that up, I would honestly, I don't know, man. I would love to still be on 9.0.2. It'd be pretty cool to watch you do mods to your car and other random hobbies you have, make another channel. I thought about that before, but I don't know. I just wouldn't have the time, honestly. I would love to, but I really hope Pengu releases a jailbreak for 10.3.x. I'm desperate, and Pengu's the best. Yeah, Pengu definitely has the best jailbreaks. They have the most stable jailbreaks of anybody that's going to release anything. So I'm hoping for it too, but I don't know. Oh, it's a 2017? Nice. I believe my friend's is a 2016, and he got it in 2015 when it was new. Should I total my car? What kind of question is that? Any ideas when a 10.3.1, 10.3.2 jailbreak for iPad will be released? You had a Dodge Viper and you sold it? I haven't seen a Viper in ages. Those things are kind of old news nowadays. I gotta respond to this text real quick. Sorry about that. There we go. It's really exhausting eating jailbreak. It's exhausting eating a jailbreak iOS 10. Alright guys, I'm going to head out of here very soon, within the next 5 minutes. So if you have any questions you want me to answer, be sure to ask them. I have my video. I have 2 videos. I have 3 videos actually recorded. I have a video that's coming out tomorrow on the iMac, and then I have 2 other videos coming up next week. So I'm not going to be making a video. Well, I may make a video on Monday if something new from Apple comes out, but yeah, look for that iMac video tomorrow, unboxing and review. The iMac I'm streaming on right now. Should be pretty interesting. If you make a Cody video, I would like the video and donate next time. I would like the video and donate next time. Yeah, I'll let you know. I plan on making a Cody video for iOS 11, but it didn't work for me on iOS 11, so I'm still trying to find a workaround to get it to work on iOS 11. Yeah, it's value actually went a lot. Value went up. Oh yeah, the value did go up a lot. iOS 11 beta 2 is having trouble downgrading. Yeah, Sass, if you go on my Twitter, I showed a solution on how to do that. You basically just have to get the first beta, the IPSW, downgrade to that, and then downgrade back to 10.3.x. I have iOS 11 beta 1 and iOS beta software profile installed, and it's not showing beta 2. You can download the IPSW for beta 2 online and try that. I sold my Bugatti for a Lycan Hypersport. How does one jailbreak a cat? I don't know. I'm still trying to figure it out. I'm still trying to jailbreak Iago. I got an announced collision on my unjailbroken iPhone 6 the other day. I pretty much shit my pants. That's funny. That's crazy. Yeah, that's very rare, Alex. Very rare. Had a 96 Supra with 945 horsepower. You have a video of that, Beastie? Or pictures or something? I'd love to see that. My dad hit me today. Should I call the police? No. Because it depends on you. I don't know. I hear this guy named Warren Bunder is really helpful in the chat. I hear he is too. I hear that guy should get modded. Let me see what I can do about that. Someone should hack iOS 11 to get 32-bit games. Penguin release a jailbreak or not? What do you think? I don't know. It's too hard to say at this point. I do not know. Do you think jailbreaking can run apps faster, such as DS emulators and other games? I don't know about faster. Probably the same. And maybe a little bit faster, just because like it's an actual app from Cydia. But I'm not sure. I can't imagine it'd be a big difference. When is the jailbreak supposed to come out? It's not supposed to come out anytime. There was never a release date or anything like that. It's just shown. It's just demonstrated. What do you think there will be a firmware iOS 11.1.1? Yeah, when the time comes. Was there iPhone OS 1.0 or 1.1.1? There was a 1.0. There is 1.0. I've seen it on eBay. I was thinking about buying an iPhone on 1.0. No pictures? No pictures. No reality. Disabling 32-bit apps are so stupid. Nah. I'm so close to 200 subscribers. Keep grinding over there, Apple Device Pro. Is the work going to end if Pengu releases their jailbreak? What do you mean the work going to end? What would this live be if jailbreak never existed? You mean this live or like this live stream? I don't know if that was a typo or what. I bought a 7 then traded it for a 6. Not sure why you did that. Will live be living if a jailbreak doesn't release? I'm on iOS 11 but can't go back down even if Apple stops sounding. PC won't let me, it keeps giving me an error. Which error, Joey? You should try Googling that and see what it comes up with. Can I update the 10.3.1 without a computer? No, you can't. Can you just downgrade? I believe you can downgrade an iPhone 2G to 1.0. I believe you can. But the one I saw on eBay, I believe, was brand new, and it was from like launch day, so it was guaranteed to be on version 1.0. It's okay if you don't believe me. Yeah, I'm just. It's hard to say. I mean, I don't know. When did you start your YouTube channel? 2008, September 2008. I was on YouTube in 2007, but 2008 is when this channel started. All right, Quentin, take care, man. All right, Cupcake. Nice timing there, both of you guys. Yeah, I'm gonna head out of here in probably 2 minutes at 10:24 p.m. So if you have any last questions, let me know, and I'm gonna head out of here. Thank you guys all for stopping by. If you haven't already subscribed or liked this video, make sure you do that now before you forget. Can that jailbreak give me special powers in the bedroom? That's funny. I'm dying without this jailbreak. Please let us know. I'll let you know for sure, Horse. I got you guys. Will that next iPad run at an A10 chip? Probably above an A10 chip. A10X maybe. Still waiting on 10.1.1 jailbreak? You can jailbreak 10.1.1 right now. I'm on 10.1.1 jailbroken. It could be A11 actually, Falco. Could be. I don't believe so, Landon. I think you just have to have a jailbreak for that. That's a big reason a lot of people want a jailbreak, is for the free Wi-Fi hotspot. I feel like you and everything Apple Pro are cousins. So many people have said that, or brothers or whatever. 49, don't really get into tech until after my car phase. Gotcha. Yeah, it's kind of hard. It's like they're so unrelated, but it's like so hard. Cars and tech, it's like they're so unrelated, but it's so hard to keep up with both at the same time. I don't know. It's weird. All right, Jordan. Appreciate that. Peggy definitely has a jailbreak, but it's now a matter if they will release it. Yep. I've done 2 giveaways in the past month, or 3 giveaways. So I do giveaways all the time. Obviously, a lot more in the plans, probably in July, but we'll see. All right, Dubstep, take care, man. I'm going off to guys. All right, appreciate that, Sass. Thanks for stopping by. Have a good one. Do you have a video for Jailbreak 10.1.1? I do, Chris. I do. If you go to my channel and just search it, you should see it right there. All right, I'm going to answer one more question that may not be related to jailbreaking. So I'm going to answer one last question, then I'm going to head out of here. Thank you guys all for joining, though. Let's see. Actually, I had a flip phone. That's funny. Yeah, Supras were affordable back then. Nowadays, they're crazy in demand and expensive. Should run Windows on boot camp. All right, I'm gonna answer one last question, maybe if I get a good question. All right, Ronaldo, take care, man. Really, guy? Really? All right, Sergio, take care. Do you only reply to specific questions? I reply to relevant questions. I reply to relevant questions. All right, Asian. Why'd you unban him? All right, Falco. Do I have a 3DS? I actually do. 3DS XL. But I don't even play it at all. But I do have one. All right, didn't get any great questions, so I'm just going to head out, guys. I will see you in the video tomorrow, and then I will be live again next Saturday night around, it's probably going to be earlier than it was tonight, probably around 8 p.m. Eastern time. It's usually around the time I start streaming. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you tomorrow in the video, and then next weekend in the stream. Thanks again, everybody, and especially thanks to everybody that donated via Super Chat tonight. Appreciate you guys.